Yeah, what's up, guys? We are back. This is Dibaleni Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. You know what it is. Let us subscribe, let us like, let us comment, let us turn on the notification button. Today we are going to speak about a few things, just two things, in fact. The CSA, the CAS or CAS appeal report that is supposed to be out, and we're going to speak about players that are linked to Kaizer Chiefs. You know, Kaizer Chiefs is still facing a transfer ban. So the body that deals with the transfer ban, the FIFA body that deals with these disputes, it still has not released a report. We seen Kaizer Chiefs came out and they clarified again that they're still awaiting the report. They can't sign players as it is right now. We cannot sign players. We cannot make any transfer. We can only release. We cannot sign players right now. And we can see a lot of teams are busy. They're signing everything. And Kaizer Chiefs currently we cannot sign players, and we are still waiting for the transfer ban appeal to come out. We are still hopeful that it will come this week. Last week I said it's expected to come out at the end of the week, but it didn't. But I'm hopeful that this week, before the end of this week, we'll have the report out, and I'm very positive. The player that has issues with this Dax, the one that we signed from Madagascar, he came out as well, said he's very hopeful. He thinks the case Kaizer Chiefs has put on the table is very positive and it can give us positive results. I know that does not have anything, it doesn't really speak to the case as it is, doesn't speak to the results, but it's very hopeful because Dax as well is the one that has, the controversy revolves around him, and we are frustrated right now because of him, and it's painful that we're not even using the player. We took him on loan to Black Leopards. I don't think he's going to come back to the team. But he came out, says he's backing up Chiefs and is hoping that things will be good for us. And I'm very hopeful. In fact, I'm very frustrated. This thing is supposed to be out. Because teams are signing. They're signing coaches. They're signing defenders. They're signing everything. Some teams are signing everything. They're signing from a cleaner to a grass cutter to everything. And Kaizer Chiefs right now stand still. We can't do anything. But anyway, let's speak about transfer. There are a number of players that are linked to Kaizer Chiefs. The first player I spoke about before is Phathutshedzo Nange. Phathutshedzo Nange was a player of Wits, and when Wits sold its status to TTM, a lot of players struggled. A lot of players had to go out as soon as possible, get teams that they can play for and make their money, because these guys support their families. So when a team just terminates its status and then transfers of teams and rights, it just causes confusion on players, and it speaks to issues of certainty, because this career is football career is a very short career. So players want where they are sure, they are certain that there's culture, there's everything, there's order. So Phathutshedzo Nange had a dispute with TTM. He said that he wants to leave, he wants clearance, because he had a contract with Wits, and now that Wits is out and there's TTM, he wants to choose a team of his own choice. So they had a huddle because TTM wanted to retain him, but finally the results are out. He got a clearance. He can go to a team of his choice, and it is reported that he wants to join Gavin Hunt, our coach, Kaizer Chiefs, and he wants to come and train with Kaizer Chiefs. Meanwhile, we're still waiting for the transfer ban. This man can play as a right back, can play as a centre back, plays as a box-to-box midfield, but he can play as a defensive midfield. And we've seen him in Wits. I've seen him from Leopards as well. He's a very exceptional player. We cannot sign him right now because of this transfer ban issue. But he says he's willing to, he's looking forward to joining Gavin Hunt, and reports are very positive that he's going to join Kaizer Chiefs should the transfer ban be lifted. But right now, it's very frustrating, because what is going to happen is that there's going to be frustrations on players, going to be frustrations on players, managers and agents, and these players are going to end up signing and making deals with other teams, and Chiefs is going to miss out. Another player that is already training with us is Sifiso Hlanti, left back, and I spoke about him. That is gonna be a huge addition to the team. He's already at least he's already training with the team, already training with Kaizer Chiefs. And what is nice is that he had game time in this week. In the past few days, was playing for Bafana as a left back, and we've seen. I think anyone knows that there's no question around him, around his quality and everything. I think he's a very good guy. He's a very good addition. I watched him. I saw that, okay, there's a few things to fix there and there. But anyway, he's more experienced. And I think he would be a very huge addition to the team. But it's just painful. Again, I think I need to stress this. If people can just conclude this business of transfer ban, I think we are going to have a very good, signings in the team. Another guy who's linked with Kaizer Chiefs is Sulley Muntari. I know that, this might sound very crazy. There's two, media houses that reported on this. There's two of them, but also there's a radio station where it was said that he was speaking the radio station in Ghana. Sulley Muntari is a Ghanaian international. He's 35 years old. He's a central midfield. He's a destroyer. He can play as box to box, but he's 35 years old. I don't know how old is Katsanda. Katsanda, I think, is 32, 33. So not a huge age difference. The guy is the Champions League winner. Is won UEFA Champions League. Is a Ghanaian international. Has played more than 80 games for Ghana. This guy, I know, man. All of you know Sulley Muntari. Played for AC Milan. He played for Inter Milan. He played in Italy for a very long time. And also played in England. I think he played in England for one team. He played for Sunderland. Yes, he played for Sunderland. This guy won Champions League. And it is said that in the radio station where he was interviewed in Ghana, he said that he has interest in coming to South Africa, and specifically he thinks he can join Kaizer Chiefs. So this is very good news for us, that there's a player of so much reputation, so much magnitude of accolades and his experience, saying he wants to join the brand Kaizer Chiefs. Speaks to the strength of the brand, speaks to a lot of things, the reputation of the team and everything. So he says he wants to join Kaizer Chiefs, but the problem now is that still is waiting for the transfer ban. And the problem is that with this guy, we're told that Mamelodi Sundowns wants him, Orlando Pirates also wants him. So he's the one who came out and says he could sign for Kaizer Chiefs. But right now, Kaizer Chiefs is lacking in the defensive midfield position. In the midfield position, we're lacking a lot. Hence, the addition, the link towards Phathutshedzo Nange. And now there's Sulley Muntari as well, who says he would like to play in the PSL and play with Kaizer Chiefs. It's very frustrating that we cannot sign players. I think I'm saying this for the last time. Otherwise, I think we're going to have a great week. I'm expecting that by this week, the report will be out and we can sign players. We saw there's a team that has signed 3 coaches now. There's 2 head coaches. There's a head coach of the head coaches, and there's just a lot of things happening, and we cannot move forward. We cannot do anything. So this is very frustrating. But anyway, let's have comments. Let's speak. I think this week we're going to have a lot of videos. We're still going to have a lot of comments and interaction with people, and I'm taking a lot of there's suggestions from people. There's advices and recommendations from people. I'm taking a lot of those things. I'm trying to combine them. I'm trying to make sure that, see how we can, include other teams, how we can include, can be very open in our content. But let's right now. Let us subscribe. Let's not forget to like. Let us subscribe, and also let's share it with our friends. Anyway, guys, let's have a good day. Thank you.